Alrighty, people. So today, we're gonna just get straight to the point. We're not gonna talk about the day. Um, so what we're gonna do is very simple. I'm gonna give like all the new players a little beginner's guide. Just a little guide. It's not gonna be super long. It's gonna be super short, actually. We're gonna go do it better so without. Obviously, because that one's a PD, and I'm not going to walk around on this hoist slot that I'm working on right now. So, little guide. It's very simple. It's a very simple game. It's basically, I'm just going to give you a tutorial. So, think about archived as like a band of beater a little bit. It's not like blocks, for example. It's not like that. No. So, what we're gonna do is when you start off the game, you're gonna start off in this like little location here. See this little spot? You're gonna start off on this train station right here. Spawn right at that spot right here. You're gonna spawn right here. Alright. You wanna come over here. You wanna just go ahead, talk to this guy, say like, oh yeah, I wanna become a fixer. By the way, the controls are E, pull out your weapon, all that. R, critical. You'll learn about most of that in the tutorial, but if you skipped it, then yeah. This, you go ahead, you just say, yeah, I want to become a fixer. Afterwards, when you do so, when you start off the game, then you want to go over here. You want to go to the Sentenza, which is like, mainly where you're going to start off and pick up your contracts. That's basically it. First contract you do, it's going to be actually really easy. So you come in here. You obviously don't have to go up there. Actually, there's like a little shortcut right here that you can jump down. Like right here, there's a shortcut right here. So you go down here into the Sentenza. You say, hey, yeah, I wanted to become a fixer. The train station person sent me here. There'll be like a little option right here. You pick up that option. You pick it up. You'll get a contract. Alright. You'd want to talk to this NPC right here to, take you to your contract. And I'll show you like where you exactly start off at. Like when you take that teleportation to the contract, I'll show you where you start off, and then you can go ahead and make your way back over to this spot. After you do so, after you go ahead, pick up that contract and do it, it's actually a really simple contract. Don't mind those. Those are just like, yeah, just don't mind them. You don't have to worry about them right now. So you will like start off. The contract will TP you like over here. You'll start off like right here or so. You want to go over here? There'll be two little NPCs right here. You talk to them, all that. Usually they would spawn in enemies to fight, but it doesn't really spawn in enemies right now. So you're set. It gives you free loot. One time I got a fixer's note off of it, like on this slot. It was actually quite funny. So now you go back to the Sentenza where you started off at. Don't mind that blood paint over there. I don't know what he's trying to do. You go back to the Sentenza. Once you go back to the Sentenza, you'll be like, oh yeah, I did the contract. All of that. Like, a little pizzazzle. Once you do so, you'll get a contract to go to Hana Association. It's not really a contract, it's just like a red chain to go bring you to Hana Association. So you can either, there's two ways to Hana. You can go over there and take a right, or you can go over here and take a left. This one is like the faster way. And then you come over here, you talk to this NPC, and then say like, I'm here for my fixer grade evaluation. Which I would do it, but I can't right now. I should have probably gone on a Freshie slot though. But it's actually quite easy. And then you just rinse and repeat. You go back to Sentenza, you do the contract. Well, you go back to Sentenza, teleport to the contract, do the contract, and then you just rinse and repeat until you're grade 1. The fixer evaluation exams will be different. So after your first one, which is like a little test on like the knowledge you have of Project Moon, like first one, how many grades are there? Answer simple. There's 9. All right, I'll pull up the little cheat sheet for you. Obviously, I'm gonna put it on my main monitor here in a second. Oh, that's not it. Fix your grades. There we go. So, it's a little trivia. Quite simple. This is the first one. These are all the questions right here. I'll zoom in so you can see them better. It's 9, every moment, 125, 13.5, tower, and then overseas fixers. Very simple, very easy. But yeah, afterwards, it becomes a physical competence exam, which you have to do a specific amount of damage. And then at grade 5, yeah, you just can't get hit. Once you do the grade 4, you have to go ahead and fight Warm-Hearted Woodsman, which isn't too bad. Dream Devouring Silkroin, it's a little annoying. Nothing there, really easy. Nothing there is actually really easy. But originally it used to just be parkour. That's what it used to just be. But now it's just nothing there and abnormalities. But yeah, it's really simple. There will be like a little bar right here, so you can go ahead and see how much XP you need to go ahead and grade up. But yeah, I hope you guys like enjoy the game, all that. I'll be making more like videos on Archive like sooner or later. But yeah, that's just like a little guide. Alrighty, see ya everybody.